A live look from Capitol Hill tonight. Congress has until midnight tomorrow to avoid a government shutdown, but Republicans, they don't want to raise the debt ceiling. The last government shutdown was back in 2018, and it lasted 35 days. If it happens again, how will we feel it here? Let's bring in Sacramento State Finance Professor Sanjay Varshney.
All right, Sanjay, thank you so much for being with us right now. We know national parks could shut down. Mortgage and other loan applications could be delayed. So what else might we feel here in our region?
You know, if there is an actual shutdown, even though the probability of that happening is extremely low, it could be devastating. I mean, I try and tell people that if there's a shutdown, and you can find, for example, all the federal workers, for example, not getting paid on time, Medicare payments, Social Security payments not going out on time. There could be a lot of impacts on society, and it could be devastating. The last time we actually came pretty close was in 2011. And at that time, both Standard & Poor's and Moody's downgraded the U.S. debt from AAA to AA+, and the market crashed actually 18%. So the impact can be extremely negative.
Well, the last shutdown, too, it was a partial shutdown. So this time there is nothing passed at this point. What might we see if there is a full government shutdown? A disaster, sounds like.
Absolutely. Disastrous in the sense that the confidence in the U.S. Treasury is going to be lost. The confidence in the U.S. dollar is going to be lost. And remember, the entire world looks at the United States as the most powerful country on the planet, the most powerful economy on the planet, and any kind of shutdown that leads to the debt ceiling not, for example, from the debt ceiling not being raised, and eventually any potential default by the U.S. government is going to be devastating. So when I talk about, for example, the U.S. government not being able to make payments, besides shutting down the government, not being able to make the payments to federal workers, Medicare payments, Social Security payments, payments to suppliers. We're talking about interest payments on debt that the United States owes on the Treasury bonds. All that stuff basically coming together, like I said, is going to be a huge loss of confidence in the U.S. Dollar, the U.S. economy, and it can have a ripple effect worldwide.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say, really a trickle-down effect, all eyes around the world, really on our government. Sanjay, thank you so much for that insight tonight. Quite a bit of pressure.